produces and stays close to Judd Trump.
Yes, absolutely. Off we go then. The final of all finals. John Higgins, after that monumental comeback against David Gilbert, he trailed in all of the first, after the first 3 sessions. Judd Trump in this tournament has trailed twice after our session, once against Tipchayoun Nu and once against Ding after 2 sessions, but here they are. Some tournament stats going through there. High break, as you'd expect. The 2 highest of the championship.
Yeah, probably the telling one is the pot success. John Higgins at 90%. I always believe he got to be 90% or above. And Judd Trump just below that at 89%. That needs to improve fractionally. There's the total balls potted. Just 9 different. Judd Trump has potted 9 more balls than John Higgins in the tournament so far, and he gets first chance. Close, but not in. And John has got a clear path to the red.
Just to mention, there's no new bedcloth overnight, but the cushions have been redone. See in the first couple of frames how it settles in then. As JV said, first half chance for Judd. Same for John.
1.
I think if it wasn't the first frame, I think John Higgins may have played that red and smashed into the back of the pack. But there'll be lots of nerves out there. Had the opportunity. But as I say, first frame, you just want to get your hand on the table, get the cue arm going. We've seen all through this championship how difficult those browns are, and the fact that he's missed it and got position on the red, how costly could that be?
One.
He won't be holding back here. You're just looking to be on 1 red to carry on. Just about on 1.
8.
Could have been easier.
Nine.
Wrong side of the blue then. Are we going to see the first example of the cue power of the Judd or not? In and out of bulk then. Brown to avoid as well. Quite a few in the way of this shot. Needs to run.
Well, holding the blue spot
14.
has worked out. The reason I say that, if it had just stopped an inch short, blue went on its spot, it'd have been snookered on all reds.
Judd Trump, 14.
Just a bit wide with this. It's understandable an edgy start. He's got to settle in. Probably occasion at first just takes over. And why wouldn't it? As we look at this magnificent arena. The Crucible in all its glory.
Yeah, 927 patrons sat on the edge of their senses this afternoon. John then considering taking on this long red. It's not a typical John Higgins shot the long straight one with deep screw, so reneging it. Pushing reds into the open, you'd think, playing this. And boy, did he ever. Needs cover.
Yeah, well, he flicked off the brown, but he still left this red to the left corner, but it's not easy. He'll be very accurate with these when they're just off the cushion. And he's going to have to play it with pace, because the black is not available into the opposite corner. But a good pot it was. But no luck.
Blue ball.
Can he get in behind the pink? He's tried it.
Judd Trump, 1.
Needs to catch this just right if he's going back to the balk end. And did. Okay, I can forgive him for hitting that a little bit thick because he knew he had to avoid the reds on the right hand side of the table. Couldn't have done much better than that.
Yeah, it does look like there's a gap through to this red. Taking it on, Judd. Have to get close to the pot, you'd think, if he's going to get the path back. Oh, the kiss on the other red's a bonus, but deserved probably on the strength of a fabulous pot.
Six. Seven. Twelve. 13.
Happy at the moment just to play on the blues. But you'd think if he had half a chance, he'd try and get the pink on its own spot. Because there's one or two awkward reds where it might not be that easy to force the cue ball up to the blue area.
18. 19.
Shorter pace. So all he could do was roll it in, leave the mid-distance red. 38 points the lead now.
24.
But still looking for 3 or 4 more reds, and as you can see, they're not that well placed.
25.
Not good on the blue once again. Made easier to come in and out of ball because the brown's not on its spot. But when the cue ball's travelling distances, it's all about line and length.
Yeah, it's not actually the worst lead,
30.
this, because he'll probably play for the pink. It depends. I mean, he's got the power to spin round the corners. There you go, playing for the pink.
31.
He's almost guaranteed a nice angle on it. Good recovery again. That's where he's so strong. Any time he has to recycle the cue ball, does it more often than not. Can he find a good positional shot this time?
That was a delightful little rub.
37.
Red cover red, still needed.
$38.
This pink to go 58 points in front, with 59 still remaining. And he could have left himself easier on this red.
44.
But the red is all he needs, and with the others being safe, he probably feels it's worth the risk just to drop this in, give it every chance. This for the first frame. It's there.
45.
And the pink adding that extra insurance, so now 65 ahead, 51 remaining.
51.
No way back to the table now for John Higgins. As Judd attempts a double, but I think we'll get the nod of concession.
51.
And that is the case. So, tentative start from both players, but in the end, that nice break of 51 by Judd Trump was enough to take the first frame.